Hey guys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. We just finished Chapter 3, The Black Ornament. We're about to jump into the next part where we left off. Yeah, a lot happened. We learned that Colonel Richard is behind some sort of nefarious plan, some sort of crazy plot in itself. We managed to save the professor. We lost the professor and Tita. Sadly, though, they have to go on the lam with A-Gate, since it seems the black soldiers, they know them better than they know our faces. So we separated so we could kind of stay safe, and we're gonna jump into chapter 4 now. Chloe, this way. Uh-oh. We're finally off the Ur-based scenic route. What should we do now? Please exit onto the Royal Avenue from here and head to grancel. My men are causing enough of a diversion that security should be stretched pretty thinly. Uh-oh, they're on the run. Because they were implicated for being the ones that caused, like, a bunch of stuff, a bunch of mess, when it wasn't their fault. If everything looks okay, you keep on to the Bracers Guild without getting spotted. I understand. Oh. But what about you? I'll hold the enemy off here. I should be able to buy you a little extra time. No, you can't. I can't go on my own. I'll fight at your side. We all have something to protect. I will stay here for my convictions and my duty. And most importantly for you, my lady. Forgive my impertinence, but you are of paramount importance to me. I will guard you with my life, and I ask only that you remember me as your friend and confidant. I understand, Julia, but please promise me you won't do anything reckless, that we will meet again in better circumstances, and take tea with my grandmother. I'll bake for you. I'll try a new recipe and bake you something sweet and delicious. I look forward to it. Now please, hurry. Seek, look after her for me. Uh-oh! Well, now, they finally caught up. It's the black soldiers, isn't it? Yep. 3 men and 5 dogs. I think you underestimate me. Uh-oh. As he taught me how to wield a blade, the time to truly use it has come. I, Julia Schwartz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen, will not yield. Julia! Run! Sieg! I'll be alright. I want you to go back to Julia. I can't bear to just leave her. It's great! Thank you. It's just like she said. Security is much lighter this way. I have to get to the Bracer Guild quickly. No! Oh, okay. It's raining. I thought that was like a needle that pierced her. Rain. Is it now around when Estelle and Joshua were supposed to arrive in town? It can't be. Oh no. That's Colonel Richard's ship. Intelligence Division Special Ops vessel. They're actually operating in broad daylight? Oh no! Oh. Well, I fancy meeting you here. Chloe Rint, enrolled in the social science program at the Genus Royal Academy. If I could have a quick word with you. Oh no, Chloe. What's happening with us, though? Grancel East Block. The Erebonian Embassy. Oh, look who's there. A dark cloud looms over the Rose City, and yeah, its signals are passionate and black. Most black. But so fascinating. A shade of black, it seems. You're such an idiot. What? Am I perchance dreaming? Well, Weller, my boon companion, have you come all this way, all the long roads from the Imperial capital just to see me? How delicious. On what wind did you fly hither? Wind? What are you talking about? I'm here because I've had to follow your stupid ass all over Adios' damned creation. Do you have any idea how much time this has cost me? Please, my dear, don't hide behind such base profanities. Your lips spit venom, but the fire in your eyes show the depth of worry that drove you onward to my side. Love, it is truly blind. That doesn't even make... No more words, dear Meller. Fly to my embrace. I came here because I'm trying to bring you information that you asked for. But I'm guessing you'd rather hug than talk. Lo, I am hoist with my own petard. Very well, let us talk. Yes, like sane people. As you wish. What news, my lord? What news for your humble Olivier? No? Alright. No clowning then. Don't play like that, brother. Give a man some information. Lay it on me, man. You're making me stupider just by being around you. Okay, I'll tell you, just stop opening your mouth and make sounds come out of it. Making sounds come out of it. Huzzah! Regardless. Regarding the guy we were talking about before, I managed to pick up his trail. From what I found, he was at the Imperial Bracer Guild until about a month ago. Oh? Over the past several months, all of the guild branches in the Empire have been attacked one after another. Seems he was supposed to be investigating why. Attacked, you say? I should think it unlikely, but might these have been perpetrated by some military unit somewhere? You picked up on it too. It's not the world of 10 years ago anymore, though. As far as I know, no military force has been given marching orders. I bet that someone hired the Jaegers to pull this off. Anyway, our boy's trail stopped for a while, right when that case was solved. Oh dear. I took such pains coming to Liberal, and 'twould seem that I was following a wild goose. I guess so. But if the man we're after isn't here, there's no real reason to stick around, is there? That storm you were talking about is going to be worse than expected, a lot worse. You should come back to the Imperial capital before you get caught in it. Ever a jester. How could I bear to part with the opportunity to play a role in the finest opera ever? What? Tell me you're not actually thinking of... I am. You might say already in costume. Sadly, the lead is unavailable, so the understudies must be used. I have the utmost faith that between the two of them, they will put on a grand performance. Talking about us. Final chapter. Turmoil in the Royal City. Uh-oh. So, you were able to get the professor out safely. And you even got the logic unit back. I don't even have the words. Thank you, both of you. Well, we didn't really do all that much. Really, we were just there as backup for A-Gate. If you really want to express your gratitude, I'd suggest you direct it toward him, since he kept the professor safe. I certainly will. It'll be nice when all this craziness ends. All we can do now is put our faith in A-Gate. It does seem that Colonel Richard has something in mind for grancel. However, he means to use that black ornament, that thing he called the gospel. Yeah, I don't know exactly what she used for it, but we've been asked by the professor to talk to Her Majesty about it. Ouch. That's when you know things have gotten very, very serious. I'm pretty sure that the professor is on good terms with it. It's not unusual for him to have access to top-secret information. Anyway, that's the gist of our request for him. Unlikely as it sounds. Kelika, do you think it would be safe for us to go to grancel given the current climate? There's currently no evidence to suggest that you were involved with a security breach at the fort, so it should be fine. Indeed, I'd advise you to go there before a full investigation is begun. It's quite likely that thorough search of the central factory will be performed.
Agreed, which means that now's the time to figure out what to do about it. I wish both of you the best of luck on your journey. Please be sure to deliver the professor's message.
You can count on us. Consider it in Her Majesty's hands. Take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch.
Yeah, now's not the time to let my guard down with the army around. So I'll be off now. Safe journey to you.
Bye. Well then, I guess there's no time like the present, huh? We should try to get an audience with Her Majesty as soon as we can.
That's the plan.
We need to take the next airliner out. It would take us half a day to reach Grancel on foot. An airship would only take an hour. Yeah, that's true. I kinda thought it'd be cool to walk all the way around the kingdom, but oh well. Alright, wait just a moment. Bracer Gill. Good afternoon. Always a pleasure. Yes, if you would please. 2 to Grancel. Right. Yes. Bill it to the usual account. Thank you. Goodbye. Wow. Just like that? What was that all about? Was that the reception desk at the terminal? Yes. You now have guaranteed seats on a Grancel-bound airliner. We are paying your way, so all you need to do is check in. Also, take this with you. Whoa, wait, what? This really isn't necessary. You've already done so much for us. The tickets are simply a business expense, related to delivering the professor's message. The letter recommendation is for the superlative job you did in rescuing the professor. Accept it and be proud of what you've accomplished. Right. Thank you, Killigan. Yay! That much closer to being senior bracer. Thank you for everything. I believe I said before that this is something we do. Now, your flight leaves at 11 o'clock. We want to go to the terminal before it ends so as to have time to check in. Adios, keep you. Be well in your travels. We will. Thank you again. Yay. Still have this job that we have to do. But I probably won't do it. That'll probably be the job that I'm skipping. I don't want to. Yeah. Okay. Off to the airport-y place in this area. Guaranteed liner? Hello there. From Killica. Shall I get you all squared away? That'd be great, thanks. Please fill out these forms with your names and addresses. Okay, there are your tickets. Make sure you show these when you're boarding. Thank you. Hey, Antoine! Kitty! Kitty! Antoine! Hey, yesterday must have been rough on you. You scared me half to death. I hope you take some time to think about why what you did was wrong. Nope, not listening. I think he's playing dumb. Oh well, I guess we do owe him some gratitude. Thank you, Antoine.
Hey there you are.
Hi, Gustav.
The factory chief told me that the rescue went off without a hitch. The professor's always been a mentor of sorts to all the engineers, so I just wanted to say thanks on behalf of everyone here.
Well, we couldn't have pulled it off without you and your crew's help. Tita was so surprised that I thought her eyes might pop out. So that really was on purpose?
Well, to fool the enemy, sometimes you have to fool your allies first. So, what business do you have at the gate?
The professor asked us to go to Grancel. We're a little early for the 11 o'clock flight.
Yeah, well, it also looks to be a little late. There's still time to drop off your bags, so I think you can take it easy in town for a bit.
That sounds like fun.
Hey, you two. Well, if it ain't Gerald, what's going on? Did something happen?
Perfect, you're all here. To be honest, we've had some trouble.
Kind of trouble.
Well, we received a communique from the Airship Corporation. It looks like the ship will be arriving a few hours late. What?
Okay, just what's going on there? More Sky Bandit trouble?
Or something like that. Anyway, it seems to me that the terrorists staged an ambush to disrupt the Queen's birthday celebration. All ships are grounded at port while the military conducts inspections. That would mean they're probably looking for the professor's group.
which means that the ship that's bound for grancel is being held up in Ruan. Apparently a military guard ship is coming here from Nice Fortress instead. Yeah, I get it. But if that's the case, you're going to be extremely busy soon, aren't you? No kidding. I've got to explain the situation to the customers. Which means that you two have a good chunk of time to kill. Just thought of something. If you want to wait at the Bracer Guild, I can get in touch with you there.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Well, this stinks. Like last year's diaper. The military is coming here. I know they'll want to check out the Leibniz. I'd better have a talk with the factory chief.
Yeah, if they check up on what happened yesterday, that won't be good. Be careful, whatever you do.
I ain't so see now that I need a couple of punk kids to tell me to be careful. Take it easy, you two.
Joshua, this doesn't look so hot. Yeah, this could put the airliner in danger. We've got no time, so maybe we should take the highway. Ah, man. And it's been so long since I last got to ride on an airship, too. It's all your fault, Colonel Richard. We'll try to look at it as an ongoing opportunity to advance your training. So I guess we need to cancel our reservations at the reception desk.
Yep.
Where you get to walk anyway? You were so sad that you couldn't walk, so now we can walk. I don't know why you're mad that you can't get on an airship now.
Hey, Drew. Told you before, I don't know when the ship's leaving. You just wait at the Bracer Guild.
Actually, there's been a slight change of plans. I apologize for the timing, but can we still cancel?
Sure, that's no problem. As long as it's before your flight arrives in port, there's no cancellation fee. You just need to get your tickets back.
Great, here you go.
Hey, that's a military patrol vessel. It's here early.
Well, gotta go, bye. Uh-oh. Thank you for your help.
No worries, come back and see us again sometime.
We're getting the hell out of there.
Don't want them fucking freaking seeing us.
I wonder if this is gonna be like Amalthea or something. Like, who would they send? Oh, it is. Wow, things are certainly bustling around here. First, I believe I shall go see the factory chief. I have to admire the colonel for planning all of this. Alright, we gotta go, get out of here, Okay, Hart. Anytime you want to go back to normal running speed would just be fine. If we waste any more time here, those intelligence division people will catch up to us. We should head to town while we have the time. Okay, we take the east road to get to Grancel, right? Right. And the Sanctime gate is to the north along the Ritter roadway. Pass through the gate and you're right by Grancel. Okay, let's go. We're out. See ya. It's been fun. Out of here. They said east. Alright. So we're gonna run here. We're going to Sanctime. We're gonna cross over. Sanctime. It's Fort Lyston. Sanctime's this way. Nighttime. Long gone. Stupid Amalthea. It looks a lot like the Garune gate back in Roland, where both gates cut through the same wall. Annenberg wall completely surrounds the Grancel region. It was built almost 1,000 years ago, but it's solid enough that it held off the Imperial forces. It sure looks like it'd take more than a few guns to knock it down. Still, it looks like a tourist attraction, one where you could climb up to the top and check out the view. So you're planning to get up there and sprint all along the walls, are you? I didn't say that. I was just thinking that it'd be nice for us to have a nice, quiet lunch together, just the two of us, and just to talk about whatever. Isn't that what we always do anyway? Never mind. Let's just get the paperwork done and move on to grancel. Okay. Maybe it's just me. But are you mad about something? It's just you. Let's just go in and forget this whole conversation. Girls can be so difficult. Well, dude, you can be so stupid. Come on, how can you read so much and not know? Josh. Jeez.
Hello, welcome to the Sanctum Gate. We need you to fill out some paperwork before we can let you go on to the Capitol.
Okay, can you give us the paperwork?
Thank you, please sign here. What is it with you kids these days? Are you brave or are you just crazy? Are you on some kind of hiking date or in the hallway, on the highway?
What? A date? It's nothing like that. We're brother and sister. She's so mad.
Funny, you don't look like siblings, but you do have the same last name, I guess. Okay, you're ready to go.
Look how mad she is, Estelle. You seem very preoccupied all of a sudden. Are you okay? Do you want to stop and rest? No, I'm fine. Let's just get to the Capitol. If you're sure.
Well, if you two aren't on a date, are you going to see the martial arts competition?
Martial arts competition?
Wrong again? There's an annual martial arts competition held in the Royal Grand Arena. It was originally only for the Royal Guardsmen elite, but now it's open to any willing fighters. I believe the preliminaries are starting this afternoon.
Oh, that sounds like fun. That's definitely right up your alley, Estelle.
The Queen will be there in person, so the admission fees are being discounted. If I weren't working, I'd be there myself by now.
Sorry to hear it. Of course I'd rather be participating than watching. See if all this training's paid off yet or not. I can imagine. But if they're already started the preliminaries, it'll be impossible for you to get in. We've got a job to finish too, don't forget. You'll just have to make do with the stands. Too bad. Sir, is something wrong?
That emblem on your chest. I didn't notice because of your age, but are you two bracers?
That's right. Is there a problem?
No, not a problem exactly. Jeez, I never thought. Soldier, are you loitering while you're on duty? Sir, is there a problem here?
Well, sir, it's just that these two, they're bracers, sir.
Bracers, huh? You two, I'd like a few minutes of your time, if that's alright.
We do need to get to the Capitol.
Is that so? The Capitol? May I ask the nature of your business in the Capitol?
What? Well, we've got a job.
What kind of job?
The professor, no. I mean, how do I put this? I'm sorry, but we have an official guild contract. Our business with our client is a private matter.
Sounds suspicious to me. I'm afraid you're going to have to explain yourselves.
Look, I don't see what the big problem is.
Well, we received information from military high command. The Royal Guardsmen have revolted against the Queen and are staging terrorist attacks. And it seems that some of these terrorists may have disguised themselves as bracers. So we're under orders to detain anyone claiming to be a bracer pending investigation.
What?
That's enough, soldier. We're sorry, but we're under strict orders until we can confirm your identification. You're to remain here at Sanctum.
You can't be serious. Why do you...
Ah, there you are.
Huh? Why, you're...
I've been waiting for you. If you've finished your paperwork, let's get going.
What? I apologize, Professor. It seems we hit a small snag that might delay our departure somewhat. He's helping us out.
Just a moment here. Who are you?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Specialist of Archaeology, Professor Alba. I'm from the Principality of North Ambria, and am here in Liberal for investigative research.
Have you processed this man's identification?
Yes, sir. His passport checks out, and the Grancel History Museum will vouch for him as well.
I see. And everything appears to be in check out. I apologize for the delay, Professor Alba. So what relationship do you have with these two?
Well, they're bracers. They've saved my life quite a number of times, so I decided to have them accompany me to the Capitol. Isn't that correct, Joshua Estelle? Yes. That's it, alright.
Well, it seems you have enough proof of your identity. I apologize to you both for the misunderstanding.
No, it's not a problem. We know how it is to have strict protocols. No hard feelings at all. Saved by the elbow. I swear, I'm going to get wrinkles if there are any more suspicions. I mean, you started playing along so fast with the professor. I thought I had forgotten our assignment for a moment. Hardly.
I'd hoped you'd catch on a little bit quicker, though.
Excuse me for the poor performance, Mr. Silvertongue. Not all of us can just lie with such a straight face. Grumble, grumble. What was that? Never mind. Saved by the Alba. Sorry to surprise you. Just seemed you two were in some trouble, so I spoke up. Should I not have? Oh no, we were definitely in some trouble back there. Thank you, Professor Alba. We appreciate your help. My way of returning the favor. Still though, what was that argument all about anyway? I heard something about some terrorist attack. It seems there's a gang of criminals out there who have been causing trouble while disguised as normal citizens. And the two of us were suspected of being in said gang. Yeah, can you believe that? I swear every single person in the military has a massive stick up there. I see. Very troubling indeed. The situation and the imagery. By the way, I heard that the incident at the Carnelia Tower wound up getting complicated. How did that turn out for you? Well, there were a few loose ends, but for the most part, we managed to get things done. I expected you'd do well. I could tell you two had the beginnings of great bracers in you from the moment we met. I'm happy to see I was right. Ah, we don't deserve that. We've still got a lot to learn. We're still in training as it is. But Professor, what brings you to a place like this? Naturally, I'm on my way to the capital. I was originally going to take a ship, but I found myself short on funds. Oh well, archaeologists need to exercise too, so the walk should do me good. You don't have to beat yourself up like that. But still, you sure are poor. We scholars of the humanities all have financial issues. Especially archaeology, and money I make goes straight to the next excavation. That's too bad. But we sure were lucky running into you back there. Do you want to come along with us to the capital? Now just a moment, Estelle. I'm sure the professor is very busy with his own. I'd love to. The road to the capital can be dangerous, so having you two nearby would be a relief. Not that it's all that far to the capital anyway. If you don't mind, then we would be honored. It's settled then. Let's get going. Cool. It's only fair. I mean, he helped us get through here. We're in Grancel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Royal Avenue. I want to face to see, like, you know, how the monsters are, but I want to make it to Grancel first. Hey, you there. Looks like an army unit. No tourists are allowed at the Urbe Royal Villa. Did you not see the ordinance that was just posted all over the city streets? Actually, we're not citizens of Grancel. We just recently came here by way of the Sanctime Gate. Travelers, eh? Hard to believe anyone would want to walk on the highways with terrorist activity going on. Talk about reckless. Setting aside the terrorist discussion for a second. What's the Urbe Royal Villa? It's a small palace to the east where the royal family resides. I was given to understand that the townsfolk often went there to relax. Sorry, but it's off limits for now. The army's using it as a base of operations for investigating the terrorist activity. You don't say. The roads nearby aren't off limits, but I suggest you keep away just to make sure no one mistakes you for one of the bad guys. Good to know. Good to know. Well, that's certainly grim. Personally, being told not to go somewhere just makes me want to go and see what all the fuss is about. What do you say? Want to go poke around and see what we can see? It's not that I'm not curious. We did just get that warning, so I think it's best to hold off. There may actually be terrorists, like the soldier said. Well, I think the intelligence division is just using the Royal Guardsmen and bracers as scapegoats. Estelle, you really need to not say things like that. If someone overhears you, then we're apt to get caught up in it. Yeah, you're right. Intelligence? What now? Let's see. Sorry, it's nothing. Anyway, let's head to the city. Oh, alright. You kids are no fun. East is the Royal Villa. North is Grancel. Okay.
goes east. West grancel. Okay. So confusing, this area, jeez.
The city's freaking huge. Dad used to take me here a long time ago, but was it really this big, Dad?
Well, it is the biggest city in the kingdom. Grancel Castle is just past the main road. That's where the queen lives. There's also the Grancel Cathedral, the Grand Arena, and all the embassies from the surrounding nations.
Huh, you don't say. You sure know a lot about the city. You must have been here before, right?
Yes, when I was little. My, no matter how many times I see it, this city still amazes me with its beauty. Purely in terms of scale, I believe the Imperial and Republic capitals are larger, but neither feels as elegant and refined as Grancel does.
I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to hear a foreigner complimenting your home country. Which reminds me, what do you plan to do now, Professor? Are you going to be okay with staying in a hotel?
I have something else in mind. I intend to go bug the folks at the History Museum.
Oh, cool. Grancel has one of those?
They find ancient artifacts and put them on display there. Yes.
Bless me.
And I'll be staying there as a guest and associate member. You two should stop by to visit if you get the chance.
Museums are awfully formal for my taste. If you do come by, are you going to give us a bunch of lessons?
If that is your wish, then I shall certainly do my best. Just kidding, though. I do think that checking out all the exhibits would be fun. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, he's just as happy-go-lucky as ever. What's this guest associate thing, though? Is he a famous scholar or something?
Yeah, most likely. Now, we should probably stop in at the local guild branch before we do anything else. Not only do we need to change our branch affiliation, but we can discuss there how to approach delivering the professor's message.
Yeah, you're right. Thinking about it, how are we even going to get an audience with Your Majesty anyway? And there's no way that'll be as simple as just walking up to the castle and saying hi. Watch it be, having to enter that martial artist tournament, because they said she's gonna be there. Watch that be it. Like, oh, you have to win to get close enough to talk to her. That's for you. That's for you. That's for you. I'm not gonna get that for Joshua. I'm gonna get two. Oh, dang it. Okay, that's fine. We'll sell old gear once we equipped up new stuff. No, I didn't get Schneider's. Let's convert stuff. We can afford to convert some jewels. 1,000. I can do 20k right there. 600. 200. 500. 100. 400. Boom. Lots of moolah. Two of those. Let's crypt on you, and crypt on you. Alright. Let's go to the Orbital shop too, because I haven't unlocked all their Orbital modifications, which I should do. So Josh just has 2 that needs unlocking. There we go. Yeah, now they have them all open. Should also maybe buy stuff. Like HP 3. And attack 3. Like we should be on the next level. Get everything 3 that we can pretty much by now. Like hit 3. Action 3. Get shield 3 too. Okay. Alright, let's deck out. Got HP 3. And that gives us a lot of tier and stuff. Carrying all that stuff, so she's definitely taking that. Joshua, what do you got with that? I can give him mine 3 with Tiara, so he can have his own heal, pretty much. What about the shields and whatnot? Then I'd like him to have hit 3 as well. That only gives him chaos. What's that forte thing that we get? Yeah, that's for EP cut. Yeah, give him that. And give him the heal so he can have his own heal, because that would probably be useful. Okay. Cast 2. Death blow 2 doesn't do anything. Okay. And P2. Do I have in P3? I don't. I can give him shield 3 though instead, which works. And action 3. So we can kind of deck him out pretty nicely. Right. And as for Estelle, she has Eagle Vision, which I don't want really. Oh, she gets revived for defense 2. Yeah, give me that. Heck yeah, I want that. Hit 2. I can extend to hit 3. Evade 2. We'll keep that. Attack 2. Extend it up to attack 3. Alright, I think I'm done. Have it like that. Yeah, I have a good load of money. I want to buy goods if possible. No, wrong thing. Just a button for the... I don't remember what button I set it to. Frick. Fisherman Guild. Oh, here it is. Right? Sunnybelt Inn. This is a rest spot. Can I... shop? Oh. This is just a rest spot. Alright. Let's just go to the guild, I guess. Go say hello. Oh, hello, Karna and many others. May fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I think we may just succeed. Now you've got it. If you are participating, I expect nothing less than everything you've got. Right? We can't let those army goons beat us. Now then, we ought to get going soon. Pardon the intrusion. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna. Wow, fancy meeting you here. Ah, yes. We met once during the whole Sky Bandit incident. You were the rookies with Scarazard, right? Long time no see. What brings you all to grancel? I'll fill that one. They have to hurry or else they'll be late. Whoops, you're right. Sorry, you two. We'll talk later. We've got to get going. See you later, rookies. Pardon me. It must be awesome to be a full-fledged bracer. Indeed, they all look pretty tough. But you were talking about something when we came in? Was that what I think it was? Indeed so. They're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament, the martial arts competition. Whoa. Sorry, I'm Estelle Bright, currently of the Zeiss branch. I'm Joshua Bright, of the same affiliation. I'm Elnon. I'm with the grancel branch. Miss Killica got in touch with me and informed me that you two would be coming soon. Could I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now? Certainly. Excellent. I bid you welcome to the grancel branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You are the children of Cassius, are you not? Yeah. I suppose you know him? Oh, yes. I'm ever in his debt. Is it true that he's set out on a journey from which he has not yet returned? Yeah. He hasn't been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter, but he failed to mention where he was or what he was doing. We've traveled everywhere from Roland to Zeiss, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts. Which I suppose makes it unlikely that he's still in the country. That's a pity. The Army's current counter-terrorism activities have made it difficult for us to do our jobs. With a former soldier like Cassius among us,
I'd hope it might smooth things over. Is something wrong?
Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all of that.
Eh? Let us tell you everything that happened with the incident in Zeiss.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's all just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richard is actually in control of the Royal Army. And the counterterrorism is just a big farce put on by the Intelligence Division's Special Forces. It's a little difficult to believe.
But it's true.
Talk with Kilika at the Zeiss branch. She'll confirm our story. It's alright. It's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man in this city. Though it pains me to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time. The citizens would never dream that the Colonel could be involved in any sort of conspiracy.
I figured as much.
The Intelligence Division has played everyone but for fools. The Bracers Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the Professor's requests?
Absolutely. The question is, how do we get an audience with Her Majesty?
That is an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in.
What? Really? Oh, no way. No need to worry then.
Estelle, I really don't think it's going to be quite that simple. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting the castle are being treated as terrorists. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I think it means that...
That's the most likely outcome, yes. Odds are that the Colonel has as strong a hold on Grancel Castle as he did on Neiston Fortress.
I guess so. In other words, there's no simple way we're going to get in touch with Her Majesty.
We could possibly sneak in like we did at Neiston Fortress, but I doubt they'd be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice.
Well, in that case, why don't we just try going like normal and see what happens? If we play our cards right, we might get some useful info out of the gatekeeper.
Fine by me, but just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that you want to see the Queen to yourself. If Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he'll likely cause us to no end of trouble.
Oh, okay.
And I believe it would be a good idea to keep this whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the Royal Castle is just off the main street directly to the north. Go ahead and get that information you can, but use the utmost caution.
You bet, Mr. Alnon.
We'll let you know if we find anything. No request, okay. Alright, I'm gonna end this part here. I've been recording for a little bit now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like to subscribe. On the next part, we go talk to the gatekeeper. I can't talk. We go talk to the gatekeeper and figure out what we're gonna do. And we'll do what we gotta do. Leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends, do all that. It helps me out a lot. Keeps me going, and I will see you all